Hey guys, I'm Matt and welcome to another Ready Yeti First Look. This week we're going to be checking out f-stop. F-stop is a modular camera bag company that makes camera bags. They also happen to make one of the best adventure photography bags out there. They were the first company to make modular backpacks that use ICUs, internal camera units. Fancy acronym. The idea being that you can access anything in your pack whenever you need it. So at one fixed position, you can get to anything and easily get and take care of all of your camera gear, obviously, because it's super sensitive gear and they want to make sure that it's going to be safe in transit or when you're trekking through crazy places in the world. And they actually happen to be celebrating their 15th anniversary this year. So happy day to you, f-stop, the brand. Today we have their Ajna 40-liter pack. Really hope I said that right. Ajna. It's the J in the end. They're so easily flippable. Ajna. We got it. First and foremost, there are 3 colors available. Figure just get that out of the way before we actually dig into the finer details of this pack, because there are a lot of them. It is a sexy pack. This is their aloe. It's basically green. A luxurious shade of green, if you will. This 40-liter pack weighs 3.75 pounds and is carry-on compliant. In case you're traveling, assuming if you have this pack, it is meant to travel somewhere, unless you're, I don't know, it's a travel backpack. So treat it like one, please. As I mentioned before, this bag specifically is meant to be able to be accessed from one set position so that you don't have to keep on flipping it over just to get that one thing that's in that one zipper. You just have it all available at a resting position, which is kind of incredible because you know when you're packing this bag, you'll be more mindful of where all your things are. You can just go for it. You don't need to be checking everything. You know you're gonna be using this backpack a specific way, be able to get everything. It's awesome. Now let's get up close and personal with this bag. Not like that, maybe a little intimate, like first date intimacy. Absolutely absurd. You people need to calm down. In terms of storage, this bag has a vertical front zip pocket, a top storage zipper pocket complete with a mesh pouch inside for any items you want to keep in a mesh pouch. 2 vertical side pockets, one on either side of the actual pack. A main chamber, obviously a big space in the actual pack for your main items. This is where you will actually fit the ICU, and I will show that to you in a second. You can actually access the main chamber from the back of the pack as well. It's kind of like the main way that you actually see the bag itself. So when you actually do have your camera, you can see the ICU actually in here. And this is open. There is a cover on the back of the ICU. So if you actually want to keep it closed, you can do that for like extra protection, make sure everything doesn't bounce around, but this is the way that it actually comes when you get the pack. This thing in here is removable in case you don't really need it, or if you have your own or whatever. Or, I mean, maybe you want to take it out and just keep it on like a separate work table. I don't know. So this does actually close. A lot of people will ask like, hey, where's the top for this thing? It's under there, it's just tucked underneath. And I think this makes a lot of sense because you could just easily grab and go. Obviously they have a little like clips, carabiners, or whatever you want to, you know, clip into the loops. They got loops, dynamic loops. That's nice. There's actually a hydration compartment as well inside the actual main chamber, and there has a little flap that says H2O, so you know where to actually have the thing come out. There's a Velcro piece that you can keep it closed, but you know, put the hydration pack in, loop out the hose, and they have like a little track system so you can keep it clipped. Literally clipped. See, they got a clip and everything right on the shoulder strap for the pack. Well done, f-stop. You did all the right things. There's also a hidden pocket on the bottom of the bag, which is actually kind of cool. I mean, if you're traveling with camera gear and you have like a passport or something that you want to not be stolen or have not people be, if a lot of people are going to be rummaging through your bag, you're on a shoot or something, you can keep more personal items hidden out of the way. And it's like a hard canvas material. See? Look at that thing. Just enough for all the secret documents. I really do think that the coolest part about this bag is that you can access everything from a resting position. It just makes it easier. If you're using this for more serious photography, to keep your bag at a resting position and then being able to get what you want, it makes sense. There, I said it. You don't have to flip it over, find the right thing. You can just leave it, keep it pretty much as your workstation, and then just go. Especially packing, you know, with organization, everything. I love this bag. In terms of the actual overall comfort, they really spared no detail. It is form-fitting, comfortable, and super easily adjustable. Honestly, at the end of the day, the main thing is the adjustment. There is no real one-size-fits-all for a bag, so that's kind of on you to make it comfortable. They have really comfortable padded straps. They're thin, they're not too intense. They have a really nice padded back to it, and it has all the right straps to make it fit nicely. Up on upper shoulder straps, you can actually tighten it. Bottom shoulder straps, chest strap, and hip strap to keep it on you. So it's not like flopping around if you're on a hike or something. When designing this bag, it's pretty obvious that they were really mindful about what a person might be up against when they're hiking or even doing some mountaineering during some kind of, adventure photography session. Though this bag is meant as a modular camera bag, absolutely, it stands alone great as an adventure bag. They have all the things that you would need if you're going, especially like winter camping, backcountry skiing, ice climbing, that kind of thing. And really everything else can fit in from there. What's interesting is that some of the details of this bag, it could kind of go back and forth between you could use it to carry your gear or tripod. It does an incredible job of towing the line of professional photographer and adventurer. Good for either, good for both. This bag is as technical as you could possibly get without leaving the sphere of professional photographer. This bag is weather and water resistant, and I really mean weather resistant. You can actually feel it in the material of the bag. It's really well made. The stitching is phenomenal. They have storm-proof zippers, and just the actual material is remarkably tough. From the base to the actual top of the bag, every nook and cranny seems to be, made to withstand some serious elements. Not even that it necessarily needs it, but it does come with a rain fly too. So just extra added protection that's almost more of a precaution at that. I mean, really, I would not be worried about this bag in a torrential downpour. I mean, make sure it's zipped up, right? You weren't raised that way. If all of that wasn't enough for you in terms of a backpack, be it technical, comfort, however you want to look at it, this thing is outfitted with every potential aspect of an adventure backpack that you would possibly want. Side straps, great for a tripod or skis, maybe camping, kitchen equipment, anything. They really make sure that this has everything. Down to even on the bottom, you have ice pick loops. In case you are going ice climbing or have that, in your itinerary for your trip, something like that, you have it. This bag they really did a thorough job. This pack is incredible for any amateur or professional photographers out there, or even just someone looking for a solid adventure pack. And you don't even need to be going on epic adventures to get the use out of this pack from a photographer's standpoint. It really is set up to take care of whatever you put inside and keep you organized, which is more than you could possibly ever want from a pack. And it's just a huge added bonus that it's extremely comfortable. If you are going to be doing these long shoots or hiking into wherever you're going to be taking photos, shooting content, anything like that, this backpack is going to be the perfect thing to prevent you from breaking your back getting to the destination. If you do a lot of technical outdoorsy things and you're interested in photography on any level, this is going to be a pack that's going to take you a long way. Literally. Also figuratively, probably, maybe. Definitely. That's it for our first look of F-Stop's Ajna 40-liter backpack. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out F-Stop's website. If this isn't the exact pack you're going for, they do have way more technical stuff and a little bit more bare bones stuff. This is probably the middle of the road of their adventure packs, and honestly, I feel like something that anyone would love. Don't forget to leave a comment below letting us know what you thought of this video. Give us a like. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our channel. We come out with new first looks weekly and always featuring some interesting and new pieces of gear that you probably never knew that you wanted or needed. Maybe both. That's it for now, and stay tuned for another Ready Yeti first look coming at you next week.